people can supercharge your change success rates, but getting people to adapt and adopt change can be pretty challenging. That's why we have launched this new video series, Take 5, where I will share some secrets about how you can easily and successfully embed change with a faster ROI, improved benefit realisation and reduced time and cost. Each weekly video will last no longer than 5 minutes, so grab a cup of tea or coffee, sit back and enjoy. Change management models, you get a whopping 382 million responses. From the critical models to Evolve and Survive, the top 10 models for enterprise-wide change, the 10 most proven, 6 essential or 5 main change management models. From Kotter's change management theory, McKinsey's 7S model, Kubler-Ross's 5-stage model, to Lewin's change management model and ADKAR. There are also others, and I have no affiliation with any of these. It might seem strange then why I want to talk to you about the real truth behind these models and why they don't work given the huge number of articles and research papers that have been published on them. The change community also love a change model and process for delivering change. In fact, we love it so much that even I have developed one, but bear with me on that fact. And we are also quick to say that change often fails because there is no model for delivery. But the truth is, these theoretical models don't work in practice. I've seen numerous organisations spend thousands of pounds investing in their people, which is the right thing to do, sending them off to learn about a change management model to bring back to the organisation so that change delivery can be improved, adoption rates can be increased, leaders can better lead change and resistance can be reduced, and so on and so on. But it doesn't happen. Those people, those teams, they come back to your organisation armed with templates, toolkits and theory-based learning, excited to start implementing the next bit of change. And in fact, it starts off fun and then bam, they instantly come up against a barrier or a blocker and the process goes out of the window, or the template doesn't work and they're spending more time trying to build a new one than they are actually going out there engaging with their stakeholders and assessing the change impacts or generating awareness for the change. And change fails again. And if you question the method or the model that you and your team have been taught, it's likely that you'll be told that you used it incorrectly. Now, I'm not denying the brilliance behind these models. I've studied behavioural change and organisational psychology. I've researched these theories as part of a master's degree, but the truth is they are theories and generic models that shouldn't be lifted and shifted into an organisation that is as unique as yours with its own set of values, beliefs, people and culture. It's a round peg, square hole kind of thing. What they do provide is an illustration of change management, and I believe they were created to help people understand change and how people react to change rather than be followed as a set of guidelines for delivery. And when you're delivering change, do you really think that people out there care about the steps that they are going through, or do they really just care about what the change means to them? The challenge is you and your organisation are looking to implement change with greater success rates, improved benefit realisation, a faster ROI, for leaders to be effectively leading, employees to be willing to change with reduced resistance and improved adoption rates. Everything points to using a methodical approach, sending your team off to learn about implementing successful change. But here I am telling you that change management models don't work, especially when we know that in business, if you are not structured in your approach, what you're basically doing is pointing a finger in the air and hoping and wishing that it will work, and that isn't a great approach either. So what is the answer? You could bring in temporary contractors. They carry a wealth of experience in delivering change, but with that also brings risks. At the end of the delivery, they're walking off to another organisation with all of that additional experience, and you're back at square one, having lost all of that knowledge for future delivery. And with strict budgets for change, we know there is not an endless supply for expensive contractors. You could carry on the way you are, squeezing your round peg model into the organisation's square hole. using an off-the-shelf model that is based on brilliant theory, but that isn't working in practice. Or you could build your own model that works with your organisation and its unique set of values, beliefs, people and culture. Sounds daunting? It doesn't have to be. Building capability in-house carries a wealth of benefits for those organisations involved in delivering multiple projects and programmes, and it should be a priority, as you will be able to consistently delivering successful change initiatives. Ultimately, there are 3 key benefits. You'll have a framework that works with your culture, values, beliefs and people, and your experience of delivering change. It provides you with a blueprint or a map for implementing change, providing the same user experience across all channels and touchpoints in the organisation. And it streamlines operations and reduces costly overheads in time, resource and money. The alternative frequently sees change going over budget, taking longer to deliver and failing to deliver the expected outcomes. And for many organisations, these failures can have a devastating effect across the business, from products and services being late to market, manual processes taking up time and cost, and even other initiatives being postponed or cancelled. An in-house framework and capability is increasingly being seen as a necessary investment in ensuring an organisation can achieve the results and value it needs from transformation. In fact, the more change you have going on or are planning, the most value you will gain from this type of investment. So the truth behind change management models, remember that your organisation is unique. Therefore, if you are using an off-the-shelf type change management model, then it is unlikely to work without major tweaks to how you use it. And whilst I said I have developed my own, the difference with this is that it is a foundation to be built on, to be tailored around your organisation, its culture, its beliefs, its values and your people. If developing your own in-house framework and capability so that you're consistently delivering transformation with a faster ROI and improved benefit realisation is something you're looking for, then drop me a message for an informal chat. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.